All right, what's up, Tycoon? Super excited for today's video. Just want to give a huge shout out to the Discord, okay? Because I'm not sure if too many of you know, but we do have an options trading tycoons Discord, okay? I am one of the elite traders in there, right? The level 2 traders. So you can follow my trades and my analysis, and this is where you'll get all the intraday, and pre-market updates and analysis, live, right? You can see here, I had some NIO call outs. Those were up 42% at one time. As I've said in the comment section, I do have some longer term puts, that I've been holding kind of just like as a hedge while I play the upside on NIO call options. This was a nice pattern I was looking at, earlier today at 121. And we can see that even though NIO was down very red today, I actually was able to make some nice profits on it to the upside, okay, betting on it that it would go up. All right. So, if you want to join the Discord, gain access to all of these resources over here to the left, okay, and look at the, we have the small cap call outs here. Okay, and you can see my call outs for NIO, the expiration dates and everything like that. So, if you want to join, be a part of the community, the link to join is in the description below. If you use code Zachly, you can get, a discount on your membership. All right. So, not only will you get my call outs, but you also get all of the other admin member call outs. Okay. You'll get all of the tycoon analysis. We have unusual options activity in here. Okay, so you can come in here and you can see unusual options activity. We got top open interest. We have equity blocks and dark pool information. Okay, so this is really, really interesting stuff. This is all dark pool stuff that normal access, like retail traders are not going to have access for, right? You have to pay for these services, and to get this data. And we've kind of compiled like everything all into one place. That's what the options trading tycoons Discord is. All right, so enough of that. We'll go ahead and jump into the stock and go ahead and pull up NIO. All right. And NIO has this history, okay, of selling off really sharp at open and then recovering. Okay. So I was looking to play that again today. It didn't go as well as I wanted it to, but it still went pretty well. Okay. So we dipped down here. I bought some call options here on this initial dip right along this 2092 support level. Okay. We rallied up. And I was at like a 10 or 15% gain, but I was going to take some profits, on a quick 10-minute trade, but I was a little greedy and wanted to get some more. I was looking to get like 30-40% on this trade. And that was what I was looking for, right? So it ended up dropping down, and I went down substantially, about 40% on my call options, right? But the main thing I wanted to look at was I wanted to either average down here or here, and I was just going to be patient. I told myself I would be patient and look for it, wait for it to show some signs of bottoming out. We came here. I really wanted to buy some more call options, but we dipped again. And I was glad I was patient, right? This is the main level that I really wanted to pay attention to, because if we go to our 1 hour chart, okay, we can see on our 1 hour chart that we were basically, just testing this area all over again. All right. This, I posted it in the Discord today. I said, we're testing this area right now. We tested it once, twice in the past, 3 times, and we've recovered nicely each time afterwards. The other 2 times I had much bigger movements to the upside, but today we did get a nice little bounce, off of that area. So went ahead and, essentially doubled my position down here, rode the momentum upwards, and I took profit right here and sold, for a small profit, because I was initially down about 40% and I had to buy back in. So I wanted to, cover my losses basically and cut risk. So once we got to this level, this breakout level here, I did take some profits, and then we ended up dipping down during the Fed meeting around 2 o'clock today. And I went ahead and closed the rest of the position for a 25% gain, just because it's a really risky with the Fed meetings going around. Like, there's so much volatility. But as you can see, it did shake me out of the play. We came down, we broke my support level. I wanted to see us hold here for support. We broke that dip below, and we did end up rallying, recovering, and finding our, intraday price target, right? Because using the Fibonacci's, which is one of my favorite strategies, right? And I have a video explaining it. But if we take this high toward this low right here, okay, which is this is after our main call positions. So this is going to be our breakout level, and then it gives you 3 price targets where if we continue the bullish momentum upwards and have a breakout above this level, we'll eventually come up and hit this price target. And if you look, that's right where our rally ended today. Okay, so I could have held it for a little bit more, probably could have sold for, a little bit more profit. But overall, it was a nice trade today. And, these are the things that I'm looking at. Okay. These are the levels I'm looking at on NIO. And, I did trade this one today. Um, and I'm going to go ahead and show you guys kind of like the longer big term, scenario, right? If we look back at the weekly chart, okay, basically I showed you guys in one of my previous NIO videos, said, hey, we have not tested these levels right here at all. And NIO is in this very large bearish channel, and it's just going to continue in this channel until we test these areas and find some demand. Eventually, we did come in here and we're rallying up towards the top of this channel, which I could see us filling up, coming all the way up to 27 before getting rejected. The reason being is if we zoom down to our daily chart, okay, we look at the daily chart, we have a very nice daily gap up to fill. Okay, we have a very nice gap right here at $27. That's really the price level that I'm looking at right now. If we continue to have a breakout and we're able to get past these levels, 27 is going to be a nice price target for NIO. But overall, you do have to keep in mind we are in a bear market. Okay, we just took a look at that overall long-term trend. Okay, and you guys can see we have not broken this bear channel. Okay, so this thing could take us all the way down to zero. And now, will that happen? I don't think so, but there's definitely plenty of room for NIO to drop. If we look on the daily chart and we go to the max time frame, okay, we can see that we have tons and tons of, just like we have this little gap up here to fill, right? We have tons and tons of gaps down to fill all the way here in the past. Okay, and we'll take a look at those real quick. But we have a gap down all the way to 485. We have a gap down to 3.4, got a gap down to 2.5. So there is still some things to be cautious of. And a lot of people weren't worried about these gaps, but a lot of these have started to fill. There's a gap up here around $8 and $10. And we're just now starting to test these previous price levels in between 12 and 18. Okay, so we haven't really tested 12 yet. I'm not too sure when we will. If we go to the 4-hour chart, okay, we can go ahead and take a look at our channels again here. All right, so overall, here's our bearish channel, this red one right here. Right, and this is going to be a really nice breakdown for you guys. Okay, so you can kind of understand things a little bit better. So there's 3 stages to a reversal, right? There's your down phase, there's your consolidation phase, and then there's your reversal. Okay, so this is our red down bearish channel. We have this yellow sideways channel, okay, where we're bouncing highs here, lows here, bouncing highs here, and heading down lower, making lows. But in this process, we do have a nice green bullish channel, okay? So I'll highlight that for you guys right here. And this is the area that I'm really, really watching, okay? Because we want to see if we can break out past the yellow one, because I just showed you guys that's our sideways consolidation, right? And if we were able to break past this yellow one, we have, first things first, we got to break past this red trend line, the overall bearish trend line. If we can have a breakout of there, then we have our, sideways channel or consolidation channel, box consolidation, you could call it. All right. We have that channel to break out of. All right. And if we break out those, then, we have this nice little channel for us to keep trading in this pattern. Okay. And keep bouncing like this. All right. Is going to be essentially what I'm looking for. All right. See if we can keep this momentum going and keep this nice uptrend going, because it's been a very, very impressive rally. Okay. If we look at the lows to the highs on NIO, from 1167 up to those highs, that was 112% in, about 2 months. Currently, we're even where it's sitting at right now, it's still up about 75%. So, we are in a very, very bullish channel currently to the upside, but we can't forget about this yellow channel here. Okay, we could get rejected up here. If we break this green support line on our trend line here, okay, we may head back down, okay, and trade something like this. All right, so we'll zoom back out a little bit, and now you guys can kind of see, NIO could be trading like this and just keep going down, up, down, and just keep going in this box consolidation until we have a breakout to the upside like we are here. Okay, or we could just keep continuing this pattern of this red bearish channel and just keep heading lower and lower. Right, so I can't really predict the future, but what you can do is you can use your analysis to go ahead and spot some trends, spot some channels, things like that, and go ahead and look at where any opportunities in the market. And there's definitely been opportunities on NIO, and we may see that opportunity continue, okay, if this holds as a valid support level on this trend line and we continue upwards towards the top of this trend line. All right, But looking at it, we do have the red bearish channel to break out of. We have our yellow box consolidation channel to break out of, for us to reach up to these highs, okay, of around 27. So that's the main things I'm looking at on NIO. I gave you guys a quick recap of my trade on NIO. And then I also, showed you guys a little bit of the options trading tycoons Discord, right? I've been a member there for like a year or two. And they just promoted me essentially, because I've been studying a lot with them and trading a lot with them. And these are very professional people in the Discord, and there's a lot of money being made in there. Okay, it's there's small cap call outs. A lot of times mine are small cap call outs because I don't want to suggest anybody buy any really risky plays. But our admin members, they're posting $3,000 contracts, right, where one contract's 3,000 and they're grabbing like 20 of them or 30 of them or 50 of them. So there's definitely days where people are making $100,000 a day. And if you're new to trading and you're looking to make $100 a day, it's a great place to start. Okay, so link to join is in the description. Use code Zachly for a discount.